Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul back again, and I am back up in Tier 10 with my latest creation. This is what I like to call the Dark Cloud, because it rains plasma down on people. It is a blimp, and it is, I don't know, it's black, obviously, because that's the Tier 10 armor. And yeah, I thought it was a fitting name, because helium, kinda cloud-like. Anyways, guys. So, if you couldn't tell, I am now in complete love with blimps. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. See, what I love about blimps so much is, I was saying this to, as a reply to one of my commenters, they just feel like your complete creation. You have 100% complete control over them. If you want to make a slower moving, tankier blimp, but you can make it gain altitude really quickly, that's something you could do. Like, you have complete control over the turning, the speed, the altitude, everything. Whereas, say, with, like, hovercrafts, basically, you don't quite have as much control, or especially for a tank. You hardly have any control there. So you can't add, like, thrusters to a tank, obviously, to increase turning. You just simply can't do that. And again, even with hoverblades, I mean, you can in a little bit, or little ways, but it's just, this is completely 100% your own. You definitely need a vast knowledge of how to build properly in this game if you want to make a decent blimp. But, I mean, it won't take you that long to realize what needs to go where. It's just practice like anything, really. One problem with blimps, though, is they get a little tipsy when you knock into stuff. Let's see if I can hit you. Yeah, it's a fucking lot. So, I've been playing this thing quite a lot, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Whether or not it's better than the other blimp? I'm gonna say yeah, because it's a lot more armored than the other one. And the problem I had with the Tier 5 version, well, T5 is still a separate thing. It's still in my garage, don't worry, I didn't get rid of it. But, one problem I had with that was it had a hard time losing altitude when you were missing a few blocks. I guess I had too much helium inside it. Maybe that was the problem. But with this one, I can easily lower altitude whenever I need to, even if I've lost a few of the chambers. That's another thing I'd like to point out. These helium, or rather this helium, is set up in 4 separate chambers. And much like the other blimp, I have them set up on arms, much like strings holding up a traditional blimp kind of thing. Hopefully you get the idea. Let me just zoom out here. Yeah, see, it's all separate and kind of triforced, I guess you could say. These arms are, I guess, what you would call triforced as well. And this is also my first foray, I guess you could say, into the whole purposefully lightening your bot, I guess. There's not a single full cube on this thing. And also, because of its size, it heals incredibly quickly. Which is really, really awesome. Now, something I'd like to ask is, would you like to see a build of this? I think I will actually do a build of this, because it's fairly simple to make. But I know I promised some other builds, and I've promised them quite a lot. However, my problem with those is, especially the jumping bot, is it going to still work now that it's confirmed that walker legs are going to get an absolutely insane boost to their jumping capabilities? And this is just on their own, without thrust. It's getting a 280% boost to jump. So that's nearly 3 times as high, which is pretty insane if you think about it. And they said, FreeJam said, that you can clear about half the map with thrusters. But my bot already can do that. So that's gonna be amazing. The flea is just gonna clear the entire map from side to side, probably crashing into the map wall. I would not be surprised by that. Now, I've gotten a bit distracted talking to you guys, and it looks like we are probably gonna lose this match. However, you know, going with my style, I like to show off winning and losing regardless, because people who only show winning content are not winners themselves. PSA, kids, you know, G.I. Joe and all that. I'm not really calling anyone out on that. I'm just saying I personally prefer to show off winning and losing, but I'm the last guy standing. Let's see. See, this thing is fairly tanky for such a light bot. It has to do with, I guess, the redundant helium and the fact that it's set up in 4 separate chambers. That definitely helps a lot. But yeah, so as far as blimps go, I think my quota is filled. I'll be showing more gameplay in the far future, but I think I want to move on because I've done 3 videos in a row of blimps. But I have a plan for another bot, but I'll share that in the future. Anyways, guys, I've been the Awesome Soul. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.